Well, Ropes Crossing has really developed over the years. My earliest memories was that this was a munitions factory area, and I actually met some people that lived in Ropes Crossing before it was a munitions factory, because it was actually a refugee hub.
I've seen it grow physically in terms of the town centre, the facilities, the schools, the mix of housing. Now we've got 4,000 people living here. What I've really noticed, what I've really seen is that strong sense of community.
I'm always struck by how much the community of Ropes Crossing cares about their suburb. They're so invested in what happens in Ropes Crossing, and they're very passionate about keeping the suburb welcoming and beautiful and making it an even better place to live.
Well, I saw the development happening on my way to work, and I just loved the look of the area. And then once we met Lend-Lease people and they started to sell it, it really sold us because of the environment and how the plans were going to come together.
I drove past here one day and I told my wife that I really want to live out in a place like this, and here we are. That was about 7 years ago.
Well, initially it was the proximity to where my family actually live, and then once we sort of spoke to the salespeople and saw what the master plan was, it seemed really attractive to us about the family and the community and the parks and things that they were putting in.
Ropes Crossing is one of those places you just got to come and live at, or live in, because it's got everything. So we moved here 5 years ago, it's the 5th anniversary this year, and I've got to tell you that Ropes Crossing means a lot to us and our family. In fact, our family's also moved here as well, and that makes this place even more special.
We've been here for 7 years, so we were one of the first 300 in here, and it's just amazing to watch the growth of Ropes Crossing, and the residents themselves, everyone's just so friendly and looks after each other. It's a beautiful community to work in. As well, like doing fun things like this.
Developers like Lend-Lease have really made an impact, not just building, but also fueling the lifestyle, fueling the opportunities and the amazing facilities that have been built, such as the parks and the various running tracks and the schools and all these facilities that makes Ropes Crossing and Lend-Lease a partnership that is unforgettable.
By functions just like this, where people can get together and enjoy themselves and meet other people and see what's happening in the local area.
Okay, with working at the Skilling and Employment Centre as the Employment Service Manager, I deal with a lot of people that are looking for work in the local area. That's the idea, local people find local work. We help them with their resumes and cover letters and assist them with how to use the computers and offer various training to assist them to hopefully find work as soon as possible.
Well, events like this is a big one, but in the building process, like before everyone had built, they had lots of getting to know you events, and so it was great to know your neighbours before you actually moved in. And I really liked getting here and already having a relationship with people.
We've got community learning programs that come out of the Community Resource Hub, the Skilling Employment Centre, which has delivered close to 4,000 jobs.
We are part of a large, successful community, and the partnership that we've had in the past 10 years with Lend-Lease has produced great results. As Arthur spoke about, and Arthur and his team needs to be congratulated for everything that they've done here.
Ropes Crossing truly is about the people, it's about the community spirit. It's what I see in front of me this morning. It's established quite a number of community groups. Those community groups, as play groups, youth groups, these are the type of things that we look to create.
How many of the community groups in Ropes Crossing really get down and do so much community work on the ground, whether it's clean-up days, whereas the work that the Hub Committee does here, whether it's the work of some of the growing sporting clubs in this area too. So I've got too many stories to mention, and I hope that I'll have many stories to come in the years to come.
But the community that I speak about, it's this community that pulls together in the time of need. And I know in 2013, it raised over $10,000 for the typhoon in Philippines. So to me, that's what epitomises a great community, and that's what Ropes Crossing has got.
Just can't get enough of it. When people come together like a day like today, we've got so much entertainment, so much value add coming into the community. How can you walk away from putting on events like this on a regular basis? More importantly, you get to meet your neighbours, you get to have an interaction, and I think that's really good for the community.
Continues to grow and become a more tight-knit community.
But as a resident, it's just, I wouldn't be anywhere else, you know, I belong.
Hi, Ropes Crossing!
G'day, Ropes Crossing.
We now hand it over to the people of Ropes Crossing.